What's going on, Forex family? A Trill, FX trader here. And today, we're going to talk about the L-Beezy, aka the London breakout. Now, this is one of my favorite strategies. Easy, get your juices flowing, easy money when you start the London session off. I'm usually able to complete this strategy about 85% of the time. Gives me my quick 10 pips in and out of the market just to get you kind of rolling. It's always good to start off with a win. Again, this is a very consistent strategy. I use it all the time, so I'm here sharing it with you. So this is the L-Beezy, aka the London breakout. All right. So first things first, we're on the hour time chart. It's all done on the hourly, and we're focused on the pair GBP USD. Now you can try with other GBP pairs, GBP JPY, GBP CHF, other things like that. But the thing that I know it to work most for is GBP USD, and that's the one that I focus on. So what we're basically looking for is, this is a chart, or basically a day, and this is kind of gonna help me present the idea to you. So first and foremost, you need to make sure that you have your period separators set up. All right, so your period separators are a set of dotted lines that go vertically across your chart in order to let you see the market in a period time frame. So when you're on the hourly and you have your period separator set up, you're now seeing the market in a day's period of time. All right, so each one of these columns has 24 candles in it, okay? So first things first, you need to have your period separator set up, because you're gonna have to count candles in order to complete this strategy. It's a very direct strategy, but it's very easy, okay? So what we're doing is you're waiting until the London market opens, okay? So the London market opens at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So what we're doing at that point, you got 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. candle, okay? So let's go back real quick. First, every candle that opens on the period separator is the new day, all right? So that's always 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So what you do is you make sure you're counting 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m. And this is when you're back testing, because when you're in live market, you'll be at the candle, you'll be up at that time. So if you're up at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, then whatever candle that is, that's the candle you'll be working with, okay? So let's go. 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. candles. Okay, so now we have our 2 a.m. candle right here. First thing we do, we find the wick positions. We find the wick positions for the 2 a.m. candle. So when I say wick position, that means the highest point and the lowest point. The highest point and the lowest point of your wick positions of the 2 a.m. candle, right? So you get the high point, the highest it went, and the lowest it went for that hour. Because now the 3 a.m. candle is opened up. It's not this large yet, but it's opened up and it's kind of moving a little bit. So what you do is you set up a buy stop and a sell stop 10 pips above and 10 pips below those wick areas, okay? So what we're doing, we're setting it 10 pips above, 10 pips below. That's our buy stop. And that's our sell stop. And then our take profit, easy money, 10 pips. 10 pips gets you in and out of the trade, boom. It's always good to start your day off with a quick whatever you make, because depending on your lot size, that could be $1,000, depending on what you're doing. So 10 pips above, 10 pips below, and then your take profit, 10 pips away from that. All right. Take profit 10 pips away from that. All right. Take profit 10 pips away from that, okay? So again, one more time. You get the 2 a.m. candle, you wait till it closes, okay? And then you get the high point and the low point of the wicks. That's your wick position. Then you set a buy stop and a sell stop 10 pips away from each of those points. All right, 10 pips away from each of those points. That's your entry point. And then your take profit is then 10 pips away from those entry points. And 9 times out of 10, you will see that market, it may fumble around a little bit, but then it has to do what's called its breakout, okay? The London market breakout. And it'll break out in a direction, sometimes 30, 40, 50, 60 pips. Sometimes it'll break out and then do its midday reversal. So what you're banking on is that it's gonna bring the market to you. It's gonna bring the money right your way. All right, that's what you're banking on. So you're gonna be here. It just, as you can see, market comes right up through your buy stop, gives you your money. Now, one thing about GBP USD, is they do a lot of midday reversals, okay? So they'll do a lot of coming up and then they'll reverse during New York session because we know the London session is from 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to roughly around 12 p.m. Those are the times you would latest trade Eastern Standard Time. But you know, New York session, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So around that time when the London market is slowing down and the New York market is speeding up, you'll see some type of midday reversal. So sometimes they'll come up through your buy stop, and if you keep your sell stop, it'll reverse and come down and give you your money there as well. The London breakout, very easy strategy. Now let me say this. Now, when you're looking at your charts, please make sure that you're taking into account your support and resistance areas and reversal areas, because if there is one somewhere around that 10 pip area where you're setting away from the wicks, you can go a couple pips above and below and set that pending order on the other side of the reversal area, just to play it safe. There's nothing wrong with that. So it may be 13 pips away or 15 pips away, but your initial work, your initial strategy, 10 pips away is your entry point, 10 pips away is your take profit. L-Beezy strategy. Now you can go back on GBP USD and you can backdate this all the way back to Timbuktu. You'll see 85% of the time this trade completes. All right. None of it is 100% from the field, but it's about having more winning percentages than losing percentages. And I can tell you that 85% of the time this trade completes. The L-Beezy, aka the London breakout. Very simple strategy. Again, I use it every day. You can use it too. Trill FX Trader. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Check out my other strategies that I got for you. Talk to you later. Okay, so let's talk about the London breakout strategy. Very simple strategy. It's a good way to start off the London session. Easy pips, easy quick 10 to 15 pips depending on what you see. They do this something called the London breakout pretty much every day. That's when the market goes into consolidation. Every day they go into consolidation about the same time, unless something happens, and then they break out about the same time, which is at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time will be considered the time you would want to be prepared for the London breakout. So I'd say be up at least 30 minutes to an hour before, just so you can kind of be acclimated to how the charts are moving. Sometimes it might be moving a little early, so you could be there to catch it. But for the most part, you can bet on about 3 a.m. Is where the London breakout's gonna start, all right? So let's take a zoom into how the strategy works, okay? So what you do is you're waiting on the 2 a.m. candle to close, all right? Because the London breakout is at 3 a.m. So you're waiting on the 2 a.m. candle to close, all right? So basically it will look a little bit like this. So this is 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. All right. So this would have been the 2 a.m. candle. Okay. All right. So what you're going to do is first, what you do is you find where the wicks are at. Okay. You got the wicks at the end, at the top and the bottom of the 2 a.m. candle. Okay. So now that you found your wicks at the end of the 2 a.m. candle, the London breakout is very simple. Very simple. Okay. So let me first tell you the idea, again, behind the London breakout is letting them bring the market to you. So you're not just putting in a market execution, you're putting in pending orders to let them decide which way they want to go in the market. And for about 80% on the week, you're gonna complete this trade. They do this pretty often, okay? So again, you find the end of the wicks of that 2 a.m. candle, all right? And then you go 10 pips away from the end of the wicks on each side. That is where your pending order will be, all right? So if the end of the wick here is at 1.29803, then 1.29903 would be your entry point. All right. And if 1.29507 was your end of the wick of the 2 a.m. candle, then the entry point for the sell stop would be 1.29407. All right. So 1.29407. Okay. So you have a buy stop and a sell stop 10 pips away from the end of the wicks of the 2 a.m. candle on each side. A buy stop on the top and a buy stop on the bottom. And your take profit is 10 pips from that. And it's going to choose which direction it wants to go. They're going to may fumble around a little bit, fake around a little bit. But then they'll choose a direction and go right with it. And so you can see in this case, they chose the sell. All right, so let's say we were 10 pips down. Sorry, market's moving. Market's currently open, so the chart's moving. All right, so that would have been your 10 pips right there. Easy way to start your day. Quick money. You'll see this was the 2 a.m. candle. So let me erase these lines so you can see exactly what it would have looked like with them gone. All right, so this was the 2 a.m. candle. Okay, so 10 pips away on the top, 10 pips away on the bottom. This is a buy stop and a sell stop. And then your 10 pips is your take profit. 10 pips is your take profit. All right, entry points 10 pips away, take profit 10 pips. As you can see, the sell took in this situation. All right, you can see the sell took in this situation, easy 10 pips. Or whatever you saw after that. But that is the London breakout. Let's do another one. All right. First, let me erase these lines. Guys, and this is easy. They do this pretty much every day. All right. So we got 5 p.m., 6 p.m., and you're on the hourly. Remember, guys, the hourly of GBP USD. We got the 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m., okay? So this is the 2 a.m. candle right here. So what do, guys? We find the ends of the wicks of the 2 a.m. candle. All right. And I do this every day. Into the wicks of the 2 a.m. candle, right? So now we're finding our entry point, which is 10 pips away from the wick, into the wick of the 2 a.m. candle. So that's 1.28784. So that means our entry point is 1.28884. All right. And then on the sell stop, that means our entry point, if the sell stop, if the sell wick, the bottom wick, or the 2 a.m. candle would have been 1.28558, then your entry point would have been 1.28458. All right. So it would have been right about there. Okay. So that would have been your entry point, 10 pips away from the end of the wicks of the 2 a.m. candle. And then your take profit is 10 pips away from the entry point. And they pretty much hit almost every time. All right. So that would have been the take profit there. This would have been the take profit there. This is the 2 a.m. candle. 10 pips away, you have your buy stop. Goes up for 10 pips after it chooses this direction. Easy money. You can go through your chart and find this many times, even on the next day. 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. candle right here, right? So, end of the wick. All right. So you see that? So you go 10 pips away. 10 pips this way. All right. And as you can see, once they chose their direction from the 2 a.m. candle, because they're going to choose, they're going to bring it either direction. They faked out, almost came here, and then came to the top and went right through your pending order. And they do this pretty much every day. And this is on GBP USD, guys, on an hourly. Again, you go to the 2 a.m. candle. 3 a.m. is London market open. You go to the 2 a.m. candle and wait for the candle to close. You get the top wick and the bottom wick, the highest point and the lowest point that it went for the hour. And you place a buy stop and a sell stop 10 pips away from those wicks, from the top wick and the bottom wick. And then you have your take profit for 10 pips. Easy way to start off your day, get some money going. Let's take a look at another one. 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. All right, so this is the 2 a.m. candle right here. And you can see I'm just picking out days because it happens. They do this breakout pretty much every day after the consolidation. Even on days that it can sometimes give you this first, it's still consolidated. This became the 2 a.m. candle, right? Let's count again: 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. All right. So you can see right here, the top of the wick, boom, is right there. The bottom of the wick, boom, right there. All right, so now that we got our top and bottom of the wick, you have your number. So let's go 10 pips away for the buy stop. If it's 1.31197, then our buy stop needs to be 1.31297. All right, so that would be our buy stop there. And then for our sell stop, it will be 1.30968 for the end of the wick. So our sell stop needs to be 1.30868. All right. So we got the 868, and as you can see, it chose the sell first. Your take profit would have been 10 pips. Easy money. So 1.30768 was your take profit. As you can see, it went right through. 768, boom. And also, this is another thing about GBP USD. They do a lot of midday reversals and go back the other way during New York session. So sometimes you can leave that other pending order and it'll come back for you and hit like this one did. So this would have been here. So first it was right here at 2 a.m. Here, let's remove these lines. So this is what your pending order would have looked like from the 2 a.m. candle. It broke out, went down, gave you your 10 pips here, and then did its midday reversal for New York session and came back up and hit your other pending order that you had set for the buy stop. So that's two orders that it does. And if you look, and if you know anything about GBP USD, they do a lot of midday reversals all over. All right, again, this London breakout strategy, very high percentage, about 80% on the week. It'll do things different sometimes, and you may have to wait it out, but for the most part, very quick, very high percentage of completion. Here, let's count another one just to keep going, just to show you how high percentage it is. You have another one here, 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. All right, so that's the 2 a.m. candle right there. So it closed, you find the end of the wicks. Boom. That will be the end of the wick there. And then this will be the end of the wick here. All right, so we go 10 pips above for the buy stop, 1.30513. So that means our buy stop will be 1.30613. All right. And then for the sell stop, it's 1.30362 is the wick. 1.30262 is the sell stop. All right. And then your take profits, 10 pips away, 1.30162. All right. For the sell stop, and then 1.30713 for the buy stop. All right, so if we remove the wick lines, you got your buy stop pending order here, sell stop pending order here, and as you can see, boom, it chose its direction after the 2 a.m. candle went for the sell. Easy strategy to start your day off, guys. I'm telling you, I do this all the time to get my thing going. Did it again here. Let's look. 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. candle right here, right? London breakout. So what do? Find the end of the wicks. All right, so the 2 a.m. candle. So then we go 10 pips away for the pending order. So 1.29393. So that means the pending order would be 1.29493 for the buy stop. For the sell stop, if your wick is at 1.29157, then your sell stop is at 1.29057. All right. And then again, your take profits are 10 pips away from those. So you go for the buy stop on the take profit. If the entry point is 1.29492, then your take profit is 1.29592. All right. And then on the sell stop, if your sell stop entry point is 1.29057, then your sell stop
take profit is 1.28957. All right, 10 pips. So let's remove the wick line so you can see the pending orders. All right, so there was the 2 a.m. candle right here. Boom, it followed through, went right through the sell stop. And then like I said before, GBP USD does a lot of midday reversals. Came back up, went through your buy stop, gave you your money. This is the London breakout. I show this to a lot of my students. Easy way to start making money on the charts. 5, let me get that back to where it's supposed to be. Sorry, guys. But you've seen that strategy. We can look at one more before we log off of here. Go to pretty much any day. Here's a buy one. 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. candle. Right here, right? Boom, you got your wicks. Let's put our pending orders. Buy stop, 1.29703. That's 1.29803 for the pending order for the buy stop. All right. And then if we're looking for the pending order for the sell stop, if the end of the wick is 1.29555, then the sell stop pending order is 1.29455 right there. All right. So we'll just take this line here. That means the pending order for the sell right here. Boom. $10 pips. Boom. There it goes. Again, this happens all the time. Very high percentage, very high percentage. This is back in January. 5 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 p.m., 12 a.m., 1 a.m., 2 a.m. 2 a.m. candle right here. All right. 2 a.m. candle. Boom. 1 hour GBP USD. Sometimes you can do GBP JPY, but I like to stay on GBP USD. And I'm just showing it over and over, guys, so you can really see that they do this a lot. They do this a lot, okay, guys? So that's the 2 a.m. candle there. You got your wicks. Get your pending orders, your buy stop. All right, 1.27639. So buy stop 1.27739. Bam, right there. I hit it on the money. 10 pips from the sell stop, 1.27404, 1.27304. That's where your sell stop would be. Right there. And then you'll take profits, 10 pips on each side, 2 a.m. candle. So this would be 1.27835. Quick 10 pips to start off your day. All right, and right here, your take profit will be 1.27203. Right there. Boom. This is the 2 a.m. candle. As you can see, they came all the way down, activated your sell stop, gave you your money. Boom. And they did their reversal and came back up and gave you your money the other way. They do that a lot. There's a lot of times that they do that. All right. So that is the London breakout. You can use this pretty much every day on the charts, and we'll give you some high percentage. It'll give you a high percentage of completion. You can go and back test that yourself. Again, easy, simple strategy to get your day started in the London session. Again, you're taking a 2 a.m. candle. You're going 10 pips away from the top wick and the bottom wick. And setting your pending order, your buy stop and your sell stop. Take profit, 10 pips. And you're good to go. Hope this was an informational strategy. See you later.